that this balcony, like the little lot that it overlooks, if you look at the wall to the left once he's on top of the balcony, I'm pretty sure that's the wall that Cyraxx hit the like jump kick off of when he was doing parkour, like in high school. So anyway, check this out. Check this out. Here we are, cold, cold Akron, Ohio. Now just imagine Cyraxx doing a flip off of this balcony and completely fucking, fucking eating shit on the ground. So like when you get to the top here, this is what I was talking about. The wall over to the left, that's the fucking wall. I'm pretty sure. Cyraxx is doing one big thing. It looks like so. Hey, don't be mean. Don't be mean about the school. The guy we're about to have on went to that school. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him up here. I'm gonna go ahead and get him up here. One sec. Let's go ahead and send him the link. And let's see here. Let's see. All right. He has the link, and I would assume will be joining us up here momentarily. For somebody that asked earlier if this was one of the other friends that had been on a stream before, I don't believe so. And to be clear, because I just kind of said friends, not a friend. This is a person that just kind of knew him in high school, from what I can tell. Like, witnessed a lot of his antics and weird shit. But this is actually somebody, just to give him a quick introduction, this is someone who basically, on the Facebook group there, the Chance Wilkins is a Predator Facebook group, I had made a statement regarding Chance's expulsions from high school, and he actually kind of contradicted what I had said and said, hey, like, that's actually incorrect information. And I said, oh, shit. And I DM'd him, and I'm like, well, fuck, if you knew him in high school for real, do you want to come on and, like, just, like, tell us, what's going on? Oh, there he is. There he is right there. Let me just, I see him backstage. Let me just confirm something with him real quick. I'm about to let you up, bud. One sec. Check your messages right quick.
Oh, I'm gonna make him mad on this one.
Oh, okay. I think you figured it out. Okay. What's up, my man?
What's going on?
Oh shit. So we're calling you Schindler. I like that better.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Schindler, everybody. He apparently was a classmate of Chance's back in the day. I just kind of wanted to go over some stuff that he kind of talked to me about, and of course, if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat, and I'll pass them along to him. I'm sure he wouldn't mind answering some of your questions, right, dude?
Oh, not at all. I want to set the story straight and get the record straight and everything like that. And a lot of speculation and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so real quick question I kind of wanted to start out with. You said that you went to both high schools with Chance, right?
Yes, I did. I went to Akron North High School and also Akron Garfield High School.
Okay, which one did he go to first? Because that's kind of something I'm a little confused about myself.
We both went to North High School first.
Okay, and that's where Billy went as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I gotcha. Do you remember, like, the first time? Oh, I'm definitely gonna ask about Billy. Just we're gonna get around to it. I have a list of things here.
All right.
Yeah. First, I'm just replying to these people in the chat, man. I got a lot of people that are happy to be here and stuff. First time. What do you remember the first time you like saw Chance or met Chance? Can you recall that at all?
Yeah. So I want to say it was like freshman or sophomore year. I don't remember when I saw him. All I know is that he wasn't there originally when I went there. So I want to say it was maybe sophomore year. Because that's when Dave died. That year is when Dave died, and I know that he touched on that.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say it was probably sophomore year when I met him. but I can't necessarily say 100% sure. I mean, this was like, like 2009. It's a long time ago. So
Right. And to clarify for everybody in the chat, when he says Dave, he's talking about David Stone King, who he drowned in Summit Lake. Was that right?
no, he died. He drowned in West Branch in Ravenna, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here to set everything straight that I know.
I gotcha. So I do have one question here, Artie. I'll just kind of mix the questions in. Did you know who Heather was? I don't know her last name, but there was a girl that Chance dated back then in high school. She was kind of a heavyset girl, brown hair. Heather. Did she go to school with you?
I don't know of anyone like that to speak of. I do know though that he hung out with like an outcast kind of crowd. They're primarily introverted art kids. I don't know if you guys had them in your school, but they had like disheveled papers all in their, they're carrying big ass binders full of like anime stuff and like disheveled stuff. Everyone that he hung out with, pretty much everyone had some kind of mental issue. And I mean, I'm not, I don't, but everyone that he was hanging out with at the time, they weren't like valedictorian kind of people, you know what I mean? Like they weren't total, they were just art kids that he hung out with and stuff like that. And he wasn't like how he is online. Like he didn't portray that kind of persona at all in school. He was, but he was still kind of boisterous, and he overall wasn't really a nuisance or anything like that. Nobody really took him seriously about like a lot of his shit because everyone caught him in a lot of lies, like a lot of delusions and stuff like that. So
right, of course.
Kind of, put him to the side and didn't really take him seriously about a lot of the shit. But I get it.
Right. That's. I mean, you see, obviously now the delusions kind of continue. Now this is something. This comment I have on screen here. So Chance said that like David was like really close to him, like a best friend, and he was in a band with him and all that. Is that true at all?
That is incorrect. That is definitely incorrect. David was a great kid. He definitely. He made everyone feel cool. He made everyone feel welcome, stuff like that. And then I, as a musician myself, same with Dave, I was happy to take his chair in North's jazz band after he passed when he was supposed to graduate. He did pass, I want to say it was in April, but I know that was very close to right before he was supposed to graduate high school.
God damn. Yeah, that's fucking sad, man. I'm sorry about that. I know you said he was a good buddy of yours.
Oh yeah, man. I played music with him occasionally here and there, and I knew his girlfriend at the time, Carol, and it was a very tragic situation, not just for those that were there, but everybody in the community that was around him. Like he was a good guy, and I could see why Chance wanted to touch in on that, so that way he could feel some type of attention too. That way he knew somebody that wasn't necessarily like a big famous person around here. It's just that it was a tragic incident that happened, and I feel that he needed to feel some kind of relation part of it, so that way he can feel that he could garner empathy and sympathy from others for supposedly one of his friends dying.
Right. Yeah, he did the same thing. Well, actually, I'll save that because we'll get around to that. Question Good. I have here on screen: was Chance bullied as much as he claims that he was?
Was he bullied as much?
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say physically bullied. I just know that a lot of people fucked with him. Like a lot of people, they talk shit on him. I mean, because granted, his appearance. My bad. I'm just keep getting into this phrase. I'm thirsty, but no, he was fucked with, but he wasn't necessarily like robbed or anything like that. I mean, we didn't necessarily go to school in the best area as well. I mean, we were primary minority, and yeah, of course he's gonna be picked on for wearing fucking Goodwill shit and stuff like that. And he's just generally bullied and everyone else. I don't think that he was like bullied harder or more specifically than anyone else. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's kind of what I figured. Question on screen here. Now, this I'm not too sure about. Chance claimed back in 2018 that he had dated a girl named Cynthia for years. I think 2018 was after you would have known him anyway, right?
Yeah, it's way past. I don't think that any girl around them actually had any kind of like intimate relationship, anything like that, you know?
Yeah, this one right here, you answered when we were talking. I asked you if he threw the N word around all the time. You said no.
No, he didn't. No, he did. He definitely didn't because, like I said prior to this, this question, that we didn't go to school with a lot of white people, and if he would have said that, he definitely wouldn't be going to that school. So that kind of makes sense about the whole Garfield thing. Just kind of thinking about it just now,
Of course, of
because
course.
yeah, I'll get to answering that with further questions. I'm pretty sure that something like that's going to pop up too. So.
Right. Now this is one that he just kind of mentioned like once when he was threatening somebody. Did he ever beat up a 7 foot tall black guy in high school?
There's no way. I mean, there's only one 7 foot black dude went to either one of those schools. We went to school with them, and he definitely did not beat him up. I mean, he's the guy that if he was 7 foot and he's talking about he beat him up, there's no way in hell. I mean, that
Someone
guy.
named DeAndre apparently. That's what somebody's saying here.
No, I don't recall anybody named DeAndre that any kind of physical altercation with.
Okay, this is one that I had from yesterday, but somebody asked it again. How tall do you think he is for real in real life?
He's about 5'5". I wouldn't
5'5".
Yeah,
Holy
about
shit,
5'5".
that's more.
Yeah, he's really short. He's not a big guy by any means. I know that I was taller than him for sure. I'll say about like 5'5", maybe 5'8". I mean, I'm 6 foot.
Dude, he claims 5'3".
Well, I mean, like I'm saying, he's shorter. I don't know. Like, the shorter guy.
Right.
Roughly around then, 5'5" or so.
Gotcha. You guys got to remember when you're asking Schindler these questions here, he probably hasn't seen Chance since fucking high school, correct?
No, I haven't. I actually haven't seen him since, I want to say roughly 2011. 2010, roughly around then. So it's been over a decade for sure. And yeah, it was a shock to me when I had one of our classmates send me a link to a video that one of you guys made. Was like one of the documentary-esque videos that was on YouTube, and I saw it, and I was like I was listening to some of the quote unquote facts that you guys were saying in them videos, and I was like, this is definitely wrong. Like I knew this kid. Like I'm like, there's someone just making shit up on this, and I really wanted to have an opportunity like this to kind of set shit straight for people because of somebody else. I've had people spread rumors and shit like this for me too, and if somebody did something similar for me, I just someone to set the record straight about shit.
Yeah, the thing with Chance is like he himself, as I'm sure you can imagine, he's like an unreliable narrator. So a lot of the stuff that we know either came from him, like firsthand, or him secondhand through somebody that he lied to. You know what I'm saying? So let me see here. Somebody asked, was he bald in high school? Or was that later?
He was balding in high school.
Yeah. I figured so on that one. Let me see. Somebody asked if you're like actually 6'7" because you thought he was 6'5", because he's like.
No. I'm
Right.
I could probably bust out a tape here. I mean, I do construction. I just gotta go find my shit. So.
How often did Chance get in trouble in high school?
Not really. He was not really a troublesome. Like he didn't really cause a lot of trouble and shit like that. He just stayed in the cut, hung out with his little buddies and shit, and that's just how he kind of, and thinking about it kind of now. The way how just now to start thinking about it, it was not really necessarily predatory that I could see, but like that anime community, you know what I mean? Like how they portray younger females and stuff like that in anime. That's kind of like the shit that he was into back then.
Right. Yeah, dude, the anime shit. Like, I don't have anything against people that watch it, like necessarily, but like, there is a lot of weird shit like regarding young girls and stuff.
Yeah, it is somebody that like I wasn't necessarily even a part of it. Like I like some anime as a kid. Don't get me wrong. But I never dug deep into it. Like I was into like Dragon Ball Z and fucking Gundam and shit like the Toonami anime. Let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
And he kind of was part of the crowd that the waifu, whatever the fuck. I don't know anything about the community, and